But to be honest with you, man, the real reason why I'm mad is because the people don't know what's going on. And even if I tell them what's going on, they still might not believe it because they know in their hearts that it's all allegations and speculations for entertainment purposes. Hey, Reggie, hand me those papers over there, man. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. Ha ha ha. But ain't nothing funny though. We got a very, very serious show tonight. We're going to be talking about Max B and how he got more glory than the whole entire Dipset. Murder Mase ain't never murdered nobody. Killer Cam ain't never killed nobody. But Max B, on the other hand, got all the juice, all the clout, all of the bodies. He with all of the gangsters, all of the thugs, people not trying to try his gangster. But Mase, on the other hand, he left the streets and ran to the church and became a pastor. Hallelujah. Reading that good gospel because he ain't want no parts of them streets. Now he with Cam, who ain't never killed nothing, and Max B is home. It's looking like eventually, somewhere down the line, they're going to have to make a sacrifice. And since Max B is the man, somebody got to go. Not one person should be able to have all that juice and feel comfortable. Ask Alpo when he came home from jail. Alpo didn't even last a year. The street, somebody, somewhere, a vigilante somewhere took Alpo out the game because people was uncomfortable having that magnitude of gangster roaming around in their neighborhoods and their daughters is coming of age and Alpo still thinking he 18 years old on them Harlem streets. So they had to take care of the man. When it comes to Max B, you figure everybody's in the race to be the king of Harlem. People love the sound of that title. And when Diddy come home, people would gladly give him the crown. Diddy just as much of a murderer as Max B. But how would the rest of the Harlemites feel about it, man? That's when people get to plotting and planning. And it's looking like Max B's life is in danger with this Diddy documentary out there, giving him all types of competition. Being from Harlem is a deadly sport because either you going to play it super safe like Mase, or you going to be straddling the fence like Jim Jones, or you going to keep it comedy like Cameron. It's either that or you going to be dead in jail, and when you get out of jail, somebody from Harlem is going to kill you. Cameron says Mase sent him to confront Diddy over his publishing rights on a boat. I ain't gangster like that, but I'll go talk to the nigga though. Cam looking like Diddy reached behind his back and rammed some up his ass. And Diddy looking like, take that, take that, take that. You can see all the veins in his neck. So whatever they into, they agree upon it real hard. He gave Diddy that pink horsepower. Diddy don't care about that. He want that pink cocaine. Cameron has revealed he confronted Diddy on behalf of Mase in order to get the latter his publishing rights back. So while Mase was in the corner looking, peeking around the corner, waiting for Diddy to slap Cam, Cameron was shaking in his boots. You know Diddy asked him, well, what you willing to do to get your man's publishing back? Like, I ain't never late to a party, man. Whatever you trying to do, yo, tell Cassie to come through. I'll show you how I really knock that down. How about we do it like that? Like a freak off for his publishing? A freak off for his publishing, nigga. I promise you, I knocked the drawers off of Cassie. How did they work that out? But there's more, man. We ain't even getting to none of it yet. Because we're going to be talking about how Cameron and Mase was afraid of Max B when they did the interview with him. I ain't never seen Mase look so uncomfortable. When Max B came on the show, Mase looked like his feelings was hurt. He knew he had no business speaking up in a conversation amongst them men, cause he not about that life. A real killer come home to interview with Murder Mase. Mase can't. He did exactly what he's supposed to do in this type of situation. Shut the fuck up. He ain't open his mouth now one time when Bigger Belly was talking. Cause he know on the street level, they don't even respect Mase like that. He did a boss sucker move and ran the Creflo Dollar back in the day. That's why he ain't say nothing. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just laying it out for y'all, man, because I'm waiting for the people to get in here so we can start this party. Matter of fact, who we got up in here so far, man? What's going on? We got 3 people and they boogieing in the chat. Tammy Jackson showed up on time. What it do, Tammy? TTO is here too with Leroy Kazama. Wow. We got the Bruce Lee of the chat in the building, y'all. I wish a nigga would. If you watching the video, let me know, baby. We gonna be talking about how Max B is being lined up to be sacrificed because he got way too much juice in his cup, man. Killed the nigga, dead 20 years, came home, still rapping like Bigger Veil. You know they don't like that, man. They know they don't like it when he come around and they girl around. He just got done doing some real things and your ass trying to get into nursing school and your girl ain't feeling your swag. Next thing you know, Bigger Belly got her in the telly. That's what we talking about tonight. And I need y'all to do me a favor, hit that like button too, because we're about to get into it right now, man. Ain't no holding back. Y'all need to hear this, man.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Talk with Flea, man. Another week. I want to tell y'all we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Really means a lot.
God damn, Cam looks sick. What happened, man? He crying like Keith Sweat. Do-rag all dusty. Is he homeless? What happened, man? He got the gray hairs coming in camera on the old ass man, a dirty old man. He remind me of Grandmaster Flash or one of them dudes. What's happening? I know that ain't Killer Cam. Looking like he got kidney failure or something with that water. God damn, put on some lotion or something. He been around for a long ass time. Cam got to be 50 something.
It's us. It's been a lot going on this past week since I seen y'all last. And I want to bring up a couple things before I bring Sin City and my man Larry in. We're actually on location in Texas right now, but I want to talk about a few things. I don't know how many people out there seen this reckoning of Diddy that's out on Netflix, the 50 cents. 50 Cent, people always give me. Cam, it's not 50 cents, it's 50 cents. My man Fifth, executive produced. Really, really good documentary. I'll say one of the best music documentaries I've seen since Death Row. As far no, I ain't gonna lie about that. Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre had a really, really good documentary as well since then. But I'll put it top 4 or 5 ever. Whatever order you want to put it in, that's up to you. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But there were some things that went on in there that were a little disturbing to me. And when you see somebody, I don't want to spoil it for those who didn't see it, but when you see somebody like Kurt Barrows basically talking through this whole documentary, if you've been around since the 90s and early 2000s, you know the pivotal position pause that Kurt Barrows played for Bad Boy. Like, that name was synonymous with Bad Boy. So when he's telling all this information, it's like, that means it's like law, it happened. The first thing I want to bring up real quick was that when Biggie passed away, Puff wanted to give Biggie the biggest funeral ever for somebody in New York, musician-wise ever. And if you was around during that time, the funeral was crazy. You know, they rode through Bed-Stuy, the streets was going crazy. We was like, wow, that's amazing. Kurt Burrows said that once Puff found out how much the funeral was going to cost, he said, nah, Biggie got to pay for that. He got to recoup it. What? What? Wait a minute. Wait. He got to recoup. Yo, I don't even mean to laugh. The nigga got to recoup the funeral? I don't know what kind of game Puff play, but I have no idea how this goes, my nigga. But I never heard no shit like that in my life to where that's supposed to be a man.
Y'all hear what they talking about, what they sounding like? They talking about funerals, they old, they neck shriveled up. My man got the Ric Flair velours on. Talking about Biggie funeral, planning on Max B's funeral, Mase trying to get lined up for his funeral, Dame Dash 1 foot in the casket. They a bunch of old men. Still beefing and bickering with each other, man. They not gonna stop until they all put away somewhere. Cameron find himself in the middle of the feud doing podcasts with Mase. What is the world coming to? It's sort of like we want these people to be young forever, and they know that. They know we don't want to see them get old, because hip-hop is a young man's sport. It's for young people. Jay-Z got a song talking about forever young. They'll be damned if they grow up. Come on, Cam. He playing these internet games, trying to be Kai Cenat. He on his I Show Speed shit at 50-something years old. Keep on doing what you do, Cam. Keep on rocking out. But I know what they got in store for Max B. Y'all need to listen to that shit.
Right, because Alan managed to untie himself from the duct tape.
Yes.
During the whole situation, and yeah, I guess he attacked you, but then basically everyone just ran off because Kelvin was still there with the gun.
No, Calvin left first.
Oh, he left first. Oh, okay.
He basically while he was on his way out, he basically grabbed grabbed me and just was grabbed the stuff and left. He left out, so I grabbed the bag, which was basically a few feet from me, and then I ran out, and then that's when Alan came from behind me in the hallway and punched me. Calvin was already gone. He left me.
But then both of you guys met outside and jumped in the same car that you came in, right?
Yeah, the car was actually pulling off, and and it was I had to basically yell and tell them hey, they were leaving me. So I had to jump over a wall or something. I had on high heel boots and a mini skirt or whatever. Not that type.
This the lady that helped Max B rob and murder them drug dealers in that hotel room. She talking about how she helped Max B rob and murder them men for their money and their drugs. They punched her in the face, ran out like some hooligans, hopped the gate like some goonies, and she had to start screaming they was about to leave her ass. They used her like food after they robbed and murdered them drug dealers. Mase and Cameron ain't never did no shit like that, man. When you see Bigger Belly coming, you better check your wallet and step back, partner. He get to growling around Harlem like Scar on the Lion King. It's gritty, man. They ain't never did nothing thugged out and rugged like that. Mase went to church and prayed for his sins and changed his life. Murder Mase ain't never murdered nobody, man. He ain't even want to play them streets. Now you got 50 and Diddy beefing, and you know they used to bust their guns, especially Diddy. Shot that lady in the face in the club, allegedly. And 50 Cent got shot in his ass about 9 times. Cameron got shot in D.C. for playing Alpo and paid in full. But you ain't never heard about Cameron busting his gun at nobody. Y'all gotta listen to this.
So, you know, I wasn't dressed for that kind of stuff, I guess.
Okay. So you guys jump in this car. The driver takes Kelvin back to his apartment, but you still have the bag with all the stolen items in it.
Right.
So you end up going to Sin City?
Not that night. Oh, yeah, I think no, not that night. I didn't go to Sin City that night.
Okay, so because based on the research I did, it said that you went back to Sin City and then you went back to an apartment of a bouncer named Turan who worked there, and you left the bag of stolen items at his place initially.
Oh, yes, I did. I went back to Sin City, but I didn't go inside. I had him come out. Yeah.
Okay. So
this is a gritty New York tale, man. A gritty tale in them New York streets. That's somebody auntie now. She probably got grandkids. Max B been locked up for 20 years, y'all. So they talking about something that happened back in the day when Max B was wilding out there in them streets, man. When them dudes was talking about it in their music, Max B was really out there living it. And it's absurd when you really think about it, because he a down-to-earth brother. Who would have thought that he really be moving them pounds? He out there robbing niggas in hotels, setting people up with bitches. And you got him now, baby. Yeah, tell him to come in as soon as he get his drawers down. That's when you call Bigger Veil. I'll come in there and take everything he got. Yeah, you thought she loved you. That was your baby. Thought that was your boo. Your feelings be so hurt when Max be robbing you blind. And that chick that you had feelings for, you done took her to meet your moms. You done did all this goofy shit. You buying her Louis and Gucci. And she just working for Max B to line your dumb ass up. But the crazy part about it is, Max B didn't have to kill the dude. It was one of them scenes in the movie where you hear the gun go off and you look back. Like, why you do that? Like on Juice, when Tupac shot Raheem. Like, you ain't have to kill him, man. That's what Max B did in real life. Cameron can't stand it. Look at Mase. Look sick to the stomach every time he see Max B, man. It was so cringe when they was talking to this man. Listen at this, y'all.
Even y'all know y'all found at that point where your craft was at that
right
at that
level,
peak, right?
yeah.
You was like, yo, this is really what I love to do.
Right.
So that was like that moment. So in prison at that time, that shit kept me like sane, bro.
Right.
Cause you had niggas coming in there with little bit of shit. They couldn't figure that shit out. Mm-hmm. I done seen niggas come in there with 2-3 months, start smearing shit on the wall. Niggas be bugging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit, like, God blessed me with that shit to keep me going. And as I kept devoting to the craft, other shit would open up in the process.
Right.
The craft opens up a whole nother motherfucking Pandora's box to some whole other shit. So I just dive in my craft. I start with that, and then everything else. It shows me everything else.
Right.
Do y'all hear this man dedicated to that microphone? That's what make him so dangerous. And I knew it back in the day. I'm like, this man is about to be something else before he got locked up, based off of the music he was putting out And on top of that, he's a real deal and everybody know it. So I'm like, shit, if he was still out there, he definitely would have been on top of the charts. He would have been a force to be reckoned with if he ain't never go to jail. The way he was moving, somebody was gonna pick him up to a major deal. But that's Negro here nor there. Hearing him talk about this, how he came into rap. He said he was in the can, and before he lost his mind, he picked up on rap to keep him sane. And he got cold with it. And still very cold with it, man. So even if he don't sell 1 million records, even if he don't go platinum and go diamond out the gate, he platinum in the streets. He hood certified. They talking about him right now while they waiting on their Jamaican food. They in the kitchen talking about Max B right now while they making the damn Jamaican food. They in the kitchen at the Longhorn talking about Max B. They having conversations about Bigger Valley while they rolling dice. I mean, his legend, now that he out, his legend is spreading even more. And you got these OGs bickering, throwing shots. You got 50 looking like a clown in the media. Fucking Mase and Cam got the veneers all glistening. They looking like the California raisins all on the YouTube. People saying that they played out. Now you got Max B on the scene. And he an old grandpa pa. He bigger belly and everything. But if he could take it back, try to scale it back, I would hate to see them do some Mr. Potato Head shit to Max B to bring him back to his prime. You know, I say, take it or leave it. He an OG gangster, OG. Let him spit his raps. I'll be willing to buy it. I'm looking for his music, man. Where it's at. I wouldn't mind listening to Bigger Valley. But those other entertainers out there, you know, I'm done listening to Mase. Even his old stuff. I can't listen to Get 'Em Girls because I know how the story turned out. And I don't like it. I don't like the fact that Dipset broke up the way it broke up. And 50 had everything to do with that. 50's hand is all over this thing, man. He all over the place. He like an octopus in New York, causing destruction in all 5 boroughs. Look at this, y'all. It make me mad every time I see this, but we gonna look at it anyway. But before we do that, let me check in with my people. Let me get this set up and then I'm gonna check in with my people. So we gonna be talking about damn, it slipped my mind just like that. Okay, I'm gonna check in with my people. What y'all got going on over here, man? Who we got in the building, y'all? Lucky Luch is kicking it. And everybody else in the chat that's over there, man. So much love for all of y'all. TTO, what it do though? Who else we got, man? Yo, y'all let me know how y'all feeling. Let me know y'all in the building. We about to get back into this news. Max B, watch your back, bruh. Y'all listening? All right, here we go.
Give it up for the legendary 50 Cent!
She better quit playing. 50 like them older women. We seen him out there with Shaka Khan, shooting his shot at Diana Ross, sitting on Oprah's couch smiling. We know what he trying to do, man. He ain't fooling nobody. He couldn't wait for the opportunity. Cat Williams said he already done tried it out. Cat Williams said he ain't want to put her on the spot. So ain't no telling what be happening in them dressing rooms, y'all, allegedly. Listen at this.
What can I say? You feel the love?
I feel it.
The family loves you. And I gotta say, 50, we're having you on here. I was so excited because I saw that you had tagged me a few times on your Instagram page. And I gotta admit, I was really nervous about what you were gonna say. But, are you a big comedy fan?
I am.
50, her eyes is up here, bro. What is he doing? He ain't look her in her face not one damn time. The dirty dog? Who raised 50? What is he doing? He act like he never seen a female's torso before. He's squinting and giggling the whole damn time. He'll freak. She old enough to be his ma Dukes. He's sitting there trying to cover his little boner and all that. He needs some help. Do y'all see what he doing? He all down her shirt. He forgot to read the teleprompter. Look at this, y'all.
And I gotta admit, I was really nervous about what you were gonna say. But, are you a big comedy fan?
I am. I'm a really big comedy fan. I feel like the comedians are almost invincible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they could find a way to just make material out of whatever happens.
We do. We just tend to make a lot funny. We get in trouble for it, but we make a lot funny. And it was so funny because during my comedic rant, when I do my stand-up, I was talking about Mike Tyson getting back into the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Now, I know that you've tagged Floyd a few times on your page. Now, what are your thoughts about this fight with those two?
Well, I look at this like this is a show.
Okay.
Because they're both way past their tradition. Like fighting. But I'd like to see Mike hit him really good.
God damn, 50 the Beijing king, man. All that, I get it, but damn, brother. The Beijing king. They love him in Shanghai. Y'all see this shit? He better work on his kung fu. He'll do good in Asia. Like I-50, Grandmaster, Slasher, Dasher, and half like Prancer, Dasher. Like, ooh, he got balls, yes. And be in my movie. They already got him in the Street Fighter movie, y'all. He already gonna be doing karate. All that damn Beijing. Look at this. 50 Cent ball roll. People waiting for that 50. God damn. Balrog. He got Balrog looking like he never won a fight. Like, I'm gonna win today. Damn, he look bad. Damn, this role is taking a toll on him. It looked like they knocked him out for real, and he lost his brain cells, and this all that's left. Hey, it is what it is. 50 Cent gonna be Balrog in the Street Fighter movie. Now y'all know I gotta see that. I definitely gotta see that. Okay, listen at this, y'all.
But we gonna put it on the Ready to Die budget so the funeral get recouped.
What?
Yeah. See, y'all didn't see it yet. That was wild. That was one of the wildest parts of the documentary. And I was just sitting there. I actually couldn't believe what I heard to where I rewound it 3-4 times because the nigga said, we gonna recoup it. Now the next thing, I'm not gonna give up the whole documentary. I just want to touch on a couple other things. That was the first thing I wanted to touch on. The second thing was, like I said, this.
Flea look like he fighting the flu. Y'all see this, man? Cam looks sick. He sounds sick. He's sitting there with a bowl of peanuts trying to do the podcast with a cold. They must have got a deadline or something. Like, if you don't do the podcast, you don't get your money, punk. And whatever I gotta do not to pawn my jewelry, man, that's my main concern. Living out of my girlfriend's car, but my jewelry is still intact. I need the podcast to keep my jewels, man. If I lose my jewelry, I ain't Killer Cam, man. It's really that simple. Even if I ain't got no money, nigga, I still got my jewels on. And when they see me, they still know I'm Killer Cam with the dipshit. Cause why is he working while he's sick? Like, I don't care about Biggie. I don't care about Diddy, man. I got $1 billion in the bank. I'm not working today, man. I don't care what Diddy did or Diddy didn't do. I'm on a yacht right now with my girl, man. Do the podcast when I get better, I do the podcast, man. I'm sniffling cold. I ain't working for nobody, man. They got him working. And he's sick.
Going from Kirk Burrow. Biggie was going to get the cover of Rolling Stone, whether he lived or died, for his new album. They wanted to give him the cover of Rolling Stone. After he died, he told Kurt, no. We not putting Big on the album. He died. My album coming out. I want that cover. Yo, so he can't get one last Rolling Stone cover. Not one. He can't get one. You know, I deal a lot. I mean, of course, y'all know Mase is my brother. That's my man. We do a lot of business together. And I see why he is the way he is when it comes to business. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He makes sure the paperwork is right. He makes sure the temperature in the room is right. He makes sure if you tell him when he get out the car, if it's 100 steps to the dressing room, it better not be 103 steps. Like, my nigga, the shit that them niggas was going through at Bad Boy is ridiculous. It's really ridiculous, man.
Like, yeah, he dicked us around. That's what he did for a living, man. We ain't had no say-so. He had all the money. All we could do was look fly and bang the chicks at night in the hotel rooms, man. We was just around there to help him with his freak-offs, man. That's the only reason why he wanted me in the videos, so I could help him with the girls. Besides the girls, we didn't have no money. Plenty of STDs. I thought I was gonna lose my life, Cam. That's why I went to the church, man, because I had to do something to get away from him. Really, I was living a very bad life. The things I was doing for that man in those hotel rooms, and I didn't even have any money. He would have freaked me off for the rest of my life, Cam. I had to do something. I went to the church. I mean, I had to. I couldn't go to the streets. The streets would have ate me like food. People in the church have a soft heart for people like me, Cam. Yeah, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But you from Harlem, nigga. You supposed to stand and fight. I never seen a nigga run away so fast, man. You didn't stand. You ain't throw down. You ain't throw them hands. You ain't represent from Harlem right, man. But that nigga Max B, though, he the real deal. We gotta have him on the podcast. I don't know, Cam. I feel uncomfortable sitting next to a real murderer, and I call myself Murder Mase, and everybody know I'm a pastor. I look like a clown sitting next to Max B.
How you think I feel, nigga? My name Killer Cam. Ain't nobody never heard of me killing shit, man. Max home, we gotta sit with him, man. Listen at
Everything.
this.
Right. So that's kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say 18 though.
Yeah. Nah, listen, but that was a great point because, and I don't want to speak for Beth because he'll tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But nah, seriously, but it comes to a point where you can rap, but can you make a song?
They chicken boxes went cold talking to Max B. They ain't know what to do with they chicken. They wouldn't dare finish their food in front of him if they was in jail. They stopped eating mid-interview. Just in case Max B asked them, is you gonna eat your cornbread?
I don't even like cornbread. You can have that, the chicken, and the bones. There's a couple of French fries in there too for you, Max.
Wait a minute, Mase, don't get that nigga your chicken. Matter of fact, he gonna eat his cornbread. He gonna eat his chicken. He ain't doing none of that, man. Fuck that. You gonna eat your cornbread. Look, Mase have a Max B and Cameron fighting over his honor.
As a matter of fact, this is an old chain. I had this chain ever since I was with Bad Boy. I think it looked better on you, man. Here you go, Max. Take my jewels. Don't never say I ain't never Don't never say I ain't never did nothing for you, boy. Like, well, since you in the giving mood, you might as well give me that jacket and them shoes, too. Ooh, got the nigga coming out his pants. Oh, shit, gave his shirt the bigger veil. Damn, I just left the nigga butt naked. I just left the studio with all of his clothes and his jewels. Mase, what you doing in here butt naked, man? Don't tell me you gave Max all your clothes and your jewelry, man. Cam, I had to do what I had to do. He's an official street guy compared to me. You know I went to the church, Cam.
Look at this.
You know what I'm saying? And he developed that way before I did, like a long time ago. He used to tell me, Kim, you gotta take some of the words out.
It's over rapping.
Yeah, I'm over rapping. I'm trying to clack the clackety clack back.
Yeah.
Kim, we ain't trying to be no disrespect. We trying to go somewhere else. And we used to think about it like, I remember we used to be like, Harlem got the jinx because it'd be so many Queens niggas on, the Brooklyn niggas on, the Long Island niggas, and Wu-Tang Staten Island, and we ain't had nobody since probably Rob Bass and Dougie Fresh.
Whoa.
He sounds salty about it. That's how Harlem do when they get together. He sound like he mad to mention the rest of New York. He said Mase told him when he first started rapping to take some of the words out of the shit. Cam said he was trying to kill it. He came out rapping like Bone Thugs, metaphors and lords of oh lords of here we go, boy. Oh, now we doing our chores on the tour. Like, take some of that shit out. He had to dumb Cam down.
Like, it's not for smart people. Stupid is for stupid people. Smart people don't buy records. Stupid people do.
Think I get it, man. Yo, you razzle dazzle, tittle tattle, biddle battle, whittle waddle, baby rattle.
Like, that's better, Cam. That's better. Keep doing shit like that, you're gonna get a contract.
The ooey Louie, gooey tooey with the Rudy Tootie. Tootie Fruity with the Ooty Louie with the Gooby Booby.
Good job, Cam.
They've been boys ever since. Now they gotta deal with people that's certified in the same arena. Now y'all know if Max B start a podcast and it's official with his sense of humor, he ain't never gotta rap again. If they let him get out the way and let him do it his way, he ain't never gotta rap again. Y'all gotta listen at this.
Is the example that we all need as men.
As what?
Like,
Which one?
The phone call in the car where you had about the conversation about what happened with Flex. Grown man shit, a real conversation. What's up, beloved? You have a real conversation, which is, I think, for whatever reason, we're stuck in a space. Most men are stuck in a space where they can't have real conversations and get over shit. That is an example of how men discuss.
Max B looking like it ain't even that deep, partner. He trying to overcompensate because he got Max B in the building. He put an extra tone. He being all extra because Bigger Vell's in the building. He wanted to make it seem like he could sit at the table with them certified street dudes. He put extra bass in it. He aggressive. Feeling like he got to compete with Max B. Because he know this man got a reputation. Damn, man, that got to be awkward. If Max B was in the can, he'll probably get up and slap this dude in the face and take his cookies. Look at this.
shit, get over shit, and that's it. You know
Niggas
what I mean?
don't know how to speak. That's why niggas is good with sports. Cause they could talk sports. When it come to dialogue and just adult content and standing on business, stuck on stupid. But that's their fault. We grown as hell. I'm 47, man. I'm living the life. So I get convicted in 75 years. I come back.
Oh man, that angle. They need to cut that shit out, man. They got bigger belly on the cross, nigga looking lost, in the pool getting tossed. Why they do him like that? He looks short as hell. They got him sitting there looking like a midget. Why they do bigger belly like that? You would have thought that was Bob Marley. It's a rest in peace to Bob Marley, but he said he's 47 years old, and they zoom back with his old head on a little boy body. They shouldn't do Max B like that. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feeling. Let me see what's going on over here. So, I guess tonight is not the night, man. I thought it was, but it's not. Cover Boy is here. I don't know if he's a model or whatever the case is, but I was looking for the young ladies. Lorianne, I see the L. I see the L, but I ain't taking no L's. Trey Chaworkin. A dude named Trey Chaworkin. Okay, yeah, it is what it is, man. I guess tonight is not the night. Cause I guess it ain't no dimes out there. And I don't mean no disrespect. Sophia Ann, thank God. And Lorianne Davis. What would I do if it wasn't for the two of you? I'm risking my life to give you them documentations, girl. I've been here all night. Been working, been sweating. Reading through all these papers. I got information on Cameron. Allegations about Mase. Talking about Max B and this Diddy doc. Got the world going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to watch some more of the Diddy documentary. But when I did, something dawned on me and made me turn it off immediately. And I'm gonna share it with y'all so y'all can feel my pain. Look at this. As I was watching the Diddy documentary, I realized that this is Black history, y'all. It's Black history. That's what they're creating. These documentaries are chapters in African American history. This man against that man. Making documentaries about their ops. Making documentaries about their ops to put in a catalog with Roots, motherfucking Django, all of the Black classics, Foxy Brown, Jackie Brown, fucking Dolomite, Superfly, the Iceberg Slim documentary, Sanford and Son, fucking The Cosby Show. And then you got the Diddy documentary. It's going down in history, baby. They got proof that these brothers was deviants and demons. All of the stereotypes are confirmed with this documentary. It's larger than life. It got people buying Netflix again. African American history. The Reckoning, Sean Combs. What if everybody had one of these? What if you had a documentary about your slithering life? What if people knew all of your deepest secrets and even throw some shit on top of that? You would be hurt. But Max B is home. And that boy, when they say he the wave guard, they ain't playing. Max B had a lot of people biting. A lot of them sing songs and singy songs. If it wasn't for Max B, it wouldn't be no Britney Spears, man. If it wasn't for Max B and his tunes, Taylor Swift would have never had a hit. If it wasn't for Max B, it probably wouldn't be no Beyonce. I know that's a big statement, but somebody had to say it. If it wasn't for Max B, it probably wouldn't even be a Patti LaBelle, man. That's how famous this man would have been if he ain't go to jail. I'm over here working overtime. Uh-oh. Got the baddies popping out. Miss Galore is in the building. And what do the Galore stand for? Better not be a man. Okay, we're gonna move past all that. And Cover Boy, and what's going on with this? What's happening tonight? Got to do with your working in the building? Is it because I'm talking about Mase or Cameron? What happened, man? Got these lover boys in the building. This ain't comfortable. I ain't comfortable, man. Matter of fact, we gonna switch it up a little bit. Matter of fact, we gotta get it gangster around here one time. Oh, excuse me. You know what it was? Let's take a little detour, y'all. I promise. It's only gonna be a second. No, put the other music on. We're gonna take a little detour. Promise y'all. Man, I didn't know that it'd be going down like that with the Jersey Mikes, y'all. I'm just now getting invited to the party. I didn't know Jersey Mike's was the spot where you get a good ass sandwich. And they've been in business for a long time. And tonight is the first time I ever gave them a try. I usually try to stay away from the fast food. I usually try to prep a home cooked meal with very few fast food selections. And the fast food selections I like, they taste like home cooked meals. You know, a nice Jamaican spot, Golden Crust or something. Go get a quality plate from somewhere. I'm not going for the burgers and fries. I'm not going for the fried chicken. If they don't have smoked wings, then I ain't able to eat at their table. But I gave this a try. I would love to know, any of y'all out there ever had one of these? I mean, it was pretty damn decent for a chain restaurant. I'll tell you that much. It was pretty darn decent. And I wasn't tripping not one bit. Said this sandwich is all right with me. Now that's some shit you gotta do once in the blue. You know, you can't make a habit out of that. Because if you do, you're gonna be fucked up. Shout out to my people that could eat out every night with no breaks. Never cook. Always eat out. At work, on the way home from work, on the way back from the store. You know, there's people out there like that. The streets is their kitchen. I don't know how y'all could live like that, but there's people out there living like that. It'd be old people passed out in front of Wendy's and shit. You ever seen that? It'd be a group of people trying to help up an old person because they passed out in front of McDonald's. That double cheeseburger was just too good. They'd be like, Grandma, oh no, Grandma. She'd be all up in the McFlurry. Like, I just have to have another bite. I didn't do anything wrong. They got to help her ass up and put her on a stretcher and all that. But that's Negro here, no there. Let's keep it moving. Y'all ready? Let's do this. We got news. A whole lot of it. Listen at this,
Love
man.
like the best niggas with the best lyricists in the world talking about, God damn, this nigga rhymed this with that, and then rhymed that, and then brought it back on a double entendre, and then compound the word. You be, as a lyricist, you just like this, like, God damn. Then you got a nigga like Max B and come through like, what up, baby? Did you see this here, man? I look good, I smell good, I taste good. Yeah, baby. You attracted. Yo, this nigga selling it right here. You got this nigga spitting all these bars, rapping his heart out, and this nigga Diddy Bop with the waves and the talk, and he say, nigga, Fabuloso, baby, it's Bigaloso. Pause, you know what I'm saying? You more attracted to that in the audience because he's selling that, and you gotta understand that. And that's just an example when you're saying, nigga, we're selling things here. This isn't personal. We're trying to sell what you.
Cameron's new career is the hood Stephen A. Smith. That's what he is, y'all. That's what Cam is. He the hood Stephen A. Smith. He took it upon himself to be the hood Stephen A. Smith. And I love it, man. I ain't mad at Cam or on Mase for what they got going on. They got an undisputed Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless situation going on. And I guess Cam's supposed to be Shannon Sharp and Mase is supposed to be Skip Bayless. And that's what they doing. The hood version, though. They got their own first take or whatever the case. On some Harlem OG shit. I ain't mad. I like it. Cam, he really getting into character with this thing, too. Got to stay in the blogs, and you figure that's what get people in trouble because people start taking direct shots because your fame. Like, that's sad to see what happened between what happened between Dame Dash and Cameron. It's sad to see it go down this bad, man. I want to share something with y'all real quick. It's only going to take a second. Play the music. Yo, everybody in the chat, gotta let y'all know it ain't nothing but love for all of y'all out there, man. We're about to get into this news. So glad y'all here. Y'all need to see this. Oh, damn, I ain't type shit. Look, damn. Come on with it. Okay, we in the building with it. We got it all set up. We doing it right. So let's get it popping, man. Dame Dash. Brother, you let a lot of people down, Dame. You let a lot of people down. Y'all see this, man? Dame Dash and son Boogie exposed Cameron's lies and talk family legacy. So they trying to jump Cam on the podcast. Father and son. They throwing Hadouken's Cameron way. A father and son collabo going at your head. Imagine what Cam thinking when he see this on the internet. When people sending him screenshots of shit like this, man. It gotta be like, damn. People just want to be in the gauntlet for attention. Because with that attention comes a paycheck. And the balance varies. They all in it, man. It's funny to watch, really, but it's sad to watch at the same time. It's a bunch of clowns entertaining people with this embarrassing ass shit, man, and they not gonna let it go. This is what I hope Max B don't flip out and do nothing crazy. I hope he don't, catch one of them clowns doing something clownish, cause he might flip out and just ain't no telling what he might do. Much like the title suggests, the Max B Speaks installment of Cameron Talk with Flea centered entirely on Bigavelli. Matter of fact, we're going to get back into that a little bit. Y'all cool with that? Okay, here we go. Y'all listening? Okay.
And everything else. And Bethel opened the floodgates for all of us.
No, we don't want to hear that part. Shout out to Cam and Mase. While I'm talking shit about them, y'all need to listen at this.
When did you meet Max and what was it like?
So I met him probably like 10 years ago. I wrote him, and it was just kind of like after reading his case.
Right.
So after I read his case, I felt like something in me I had to write. I don't know, like I was like compelled to write him, like not on, I don't know, more like I.
Mase looking cuckoo for the Cocoa Puffs. He looking like he waiting for his turn. Like, sucky. He been in situations like this with Cam. Like, yo, I got a girl, she coming through. You know how we gonna run it on her? Good cop, bad cop. As soon as I ask her about her kids, that's when you whip it out and slap it on the forehead, man.
You know I can't wait for that part, yo. Ask her about her kids as soon as she come through the door.
Can't do that, Mase. That's gonna scare off.
Like, man, I can't wait to have my turn.
He got his Masonic shit going on, like, in God we trust. What the hell?
I wanted to give him some type of faith or hope. And I don't know, ever since I wrote him that first letter, we started talking, and then, you know, we got married in February.
Right.
And it's been hard.
Right.
There's times like, you know, there was a lot of times where I didn't want to stick around, but it was worth it.
Tell me why. Why didn't you want to stick around?
Cause listen, people that are on the outside have problems, you know, already that are not in jail. Imagine the problems like somebody incarcerated and you can't really work through them like how a normal person would.
Right.
You know, like he can't call me when he wants to every time. So, you know, sometimes he would like be in the hole or something like that and I can't communicate with him.
Right.
So, but yeah.
What made you not give up?
Just our bond was, even though, so we wrote a lot through handwritten letters. So I feel like that built our bond. And just like my faith, like I always knew he was gonna come home. So when I met him, he still had his 75 years. Mm-hmm. So that's real. Yeah, so I already knew he was coming home. Like I get kind of emotional talking about it, but
that's okay.
Yeah, but I knew he was coming home. I just didn't know when. And then
and not to cut you off, because he was explaining a lot to us. You felt he was coming home, or you knew that like that he got a modification and he might come home, or you just felt in your heart?
No, like I felt it in like my spirit.
Gotcha.
Like he was coming home. Like,
man, they trying to say they set up Max the same way they did Gucci Mane. With one of them plant wives just to keep a tracker on you. Good for the hip-hop police, man. Somebody with that much juice back in society, you might want a tracker on him to keep him from, you know, really doing some shit, man. Coming up with a scheme, a scam. You know them rappers be back and forth in Dubai and doing all types of shit. They linked him up with this chick. He get a letter in the mail. He pick it up, it's some chick with some John Deere letter. Hey, baby, sound like some shit in Sin City. Hey, baby, I heard about your case. My name's Samantha. I put my scent on the letter. They enchanting your ass, don't put a Jezebel in your system. Now they got you tapped 24/7. Like, do your job, honey. Just do your job. She report back. She looked like she just got out of one of them boot camps. She fuck around and pin Max B down and pull out the Excalibur. Like, you're talking to Secret Agent Sergeant Du Bois Lopez, bitch. Look like she fresh home from training camp somewhere. Allegedly, man. I don't know. Listen to this.
It was I don't think there was nothing on the table like
Got you.
at that time like of him getting released. I just had that faith.
Right.
I don't know if because I was like, a little bit younger and maybe like more, I don't know what it like naive or whatever you call it, but at the time, or I'll still say now, like I felt it in my spirit, like I knew he was coming home, like I always did.
Right.
So that's why I think I wrote him after I read his case.
And I know Mase seemed like he wants to ask a question, but I want to ask one more question for Mase ask. Did you just know about his case, or did you know his music prior to writing him as well? Was you a Max B fan?
So funny story. So I had like an ex-boyfriend, and he would listen to his music. So shout out to him, but
Oh man, they so happy. They know they happy to see that Max B is getting clowned around. That's why they excited. That's what they celebrating. Like, damn, Max, you in a goofy situation. You goofy for the booty. And you go figure that a dude in jail for 75 years and don't know if he ever gonna get out. He was cuckoo for them Cocoa Puffs. Sniffing through the cage. Like, ooh, baby, you came to visit me, oh my God. Look at your body banging, oh. Matter of fact, let's get married. I want to take you to the back room right now. Get a conjugal visit. Oh my damn. She turned around like damn, like oh shit. I went back to my cell, told my nigga damn. She in love with Bigger Bear. Make her have my baby, have a baby with Mase B, have a little bitty baby. She turned around like damn. When I see no booty, that's when I knew I wanted to marry me. Ooh. He's sniffing through the cage, talking about, ow. Oh, man. She trapped his ass, y'all. Oh, no. Yo, them phone lines open. Somebody need to call in, man. Somebody need to call in. What's up with all these flags in the chat? What's that all about? Am I tripping? Am I snapping? What's happening over here, man? What is all this? Got the chat looking all dirty. What is he doing? We ain't got no moderators in here, nothing, man. This supposed to be a 5-star presentation. What's happening? Don't threw me off track. Got me acting like RoboCop. I'm scanning the chat trying to figure out what can I do about this arrangement. This is pissing me off, man. I can't believe y'all behaving. Y'all ain't having a good time. Y'all look sad and miserable in the chat. Didn't I say I love y'all today? Y'all must ain't hear me say it, man, because y'all... We need to start doing prayer on Docs Daily. That's what we gonna have to do. Start saying prayers for people. That's what we gonna have to do. Cause y'all acting like y'all need it, man. And you know I'm the man for the job. Cause y'all my folks, man. Y'all my peoples. A lot of y'all been watching my YouTube channel for years, man. So this all YouTube channel. I don't mind showing y'all no love on the screen, man. All my day ones in the building. I'm crying. I see them. They poking their heads out. I see them. They coming through. They coming in. They leaving comments. I told y'all they was there. Look at that, man. I told y'all they was there, man. They just in the cut listening. A lot of them be old. They don't be feeling like participating. It's a shame what's happening with Max B. It's sort of like he public enemy number one. He just got a lot of juice. And that usually means danger, like James Brown. Y'all already heard what happened with Ja Rule at the Monica and Brandy concert. They was up in there fighting because Max B home. Somebody went upside Ja Rule head. They said 50 Cent had something to do with it. I mean, damn. Somebody need to sit 50 Cent down. Or send him, he need to go to another country and do that shit there. He go to Nigeria and had them artists beefing with each other. That's probably what he need to do. I know one thing. With all this news coming out about Diddy, it's really killing the generation. Whoever out there now, whoever the modern day entertainments or the new people trying to come up in the game, they've been overshadowed by a 50-year-old, I don't know what you want to call him, a pedo mogul, a mogul-phile. That's what he is. They've been overshadowed by Diddy for a long time. Now Max B's home. It's another OG running the show that's on the tips of everybody's tongues. I mean, these young kids can't catch a break. Look at, we talking about Mase and Cameron, some OGs. Because it ain't no new artists out there really making moves. I'm going to have to start doing experimentations on Docs Daily. Because I know it's different demographics out there, but for the life of me, I'm not understanding what the young kids are into. And I figure, if it's hip hop, it's a black conversation, white conversation. It's an American conversation because hip hop is an American art form. But when it comes to the younger generation, I just can't put my finger on what will pique their interest as far as the intellectual conversation is concerned. How could you even have a intellectual conversation about a Meek Mill? I mean, I could have a conversation about anything, but in a context to where people would be interested, we just gonna have to experiment and see, man. I need y'all to rock with me though. As long as y'all with it, we gonna be all right. Nina is in the building. What's up, Nina? So glad you here. We're about to take it to the next level here on Docs Daily. And since y'all all in attendance, we might as well do this together. Like I said, we talking about your boy Max Bigger Bell, P. Diddy, Puffy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, the Diddler, whatever you want to call him, man. We talking about 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, Diddy, whatever y'all want to call him, man. We're talking about the celebrities tonight, all of the stars. No telling how the conversation gonna go. And if you interested in contributing to the conversation, the phone number is in the live chat, pinned to the top. Matter of fact, no, it's not. Let me put the number over there. Oh shit. What the hell did I just do? Fooling with y'all? I don't know what the hell I just did. Oh my God. Y'all don't make me break. Reg, stop the music, man. What is happening with this thing? Y'all don't make me break the computer, man. Trying to get special stuff up on the screen and everything. What's wrong with the computer? Oh my God, man. Yo, Reg, cut the music. This so embarrassing. Why is this happening right now, man? Soon as I pass gas, that's when it get bad, man. Something in the air. I could feel it in the air. Something ain't, okay, we good now? Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. Y'all listening? Cause y'all see me working extra hard for this shit. And ain't nobody hit the like button. I don't like that. Matter of fact, if I'm gonna say something to y'all, I'm gonna say it to y'all face. Let's get that understood. Period. Period. Let's get that part understood before I continue on with the show. Just in case y'all thought it was something that it wasn't. Period. I decided to live today. I see you. Nina is in the building. And Roach, her Katoshi is here too. Shout out to all of y'all. Leroy, what's up, man? You supposed to be making sure this stuff is straight. We got an African American Japanese bodyguard, and he ain't even trying to see what's going on in the chat. Y'all got me confused about it. I need to take a little break. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take my break like this. Let me get it together. Yeah. Take me a little break. One thing about showbiz, you gotta keep on talking. That's the key ingredient. But in the midst of all that talking, you gotta make sure the conversation sounds good to you. I hate to see people try to have conversations for other people. It's sort of like you leading a narrative that you think all people should have. Genuine opinions is barely out there, but on DOCZ Daily, I'm trying to tell you, I see what's going on in the culture of hip hop. I feel like I'm a hip hop astrologer. I see what's going on with the stars, and I understand one way or another, it's going to affect the people out there, rather if you're a fan or not. Because these documentaries and things, these accounts and these events that's happening in hip hop is African American history, because there's no other history being made outside of that gets as much recognition. Do y'all understand? So when a rapper dies, or a rapper come home from jail, or a rapper does anything, it's marking African American history. So hundreds of years from now, when they look back, hip hop is going to be like what people think of Egypt. Like during the hip hop times, we would say, yo, 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 ho, ho, ho. It's going to be the year 3080, and they're going to be on their hip hop nostalgia. And it's going to be bad in the future. Like, are you a hip hopper-ish? You might get hung in the future for being a part of this crap. You know, people are lazy with all this technology running the show. And that's the problem with the entertainment business. The technology is doing all the work. It was a golden era in entertainment where people had to work with the technology, and you could see the effort that they put forward. But now the technology is so advanced, you really don't have to put that much effort forward. And if you do, that's great. But it's always going to be some slow poking, dusty film having bastard with something more attractive in front of his camera. But that's Negro here nor there. We just having conversations. Let's get back to the show. Y'all ready to do that? All right, man. We're about to get in where we fit in. We talking about Max B, Diddy, 50 Cent, Mase, Cameron, the whole Harlem. Listen at this show.
I want to just ask you, how is it being from like a Cam and Big L, the same block as them?
Cam from the block, Big Cam from the same building. L from the block, he from 39. McGruff from the block.
Wow.
And Becker from the block.
Wow.
These all niggas I grew up. Dre Honeycomb, Dre Honey 6, rest in peace, from 40. May's sister, I know her, Stacy. I know, listen, we all from over there. Grease from about 5-minute walk down on 127, We all grew up around each other, but we all know each other. We all had some type of sparkle or drip from that area. That's why so many niggas that came out that same area. Like that little area is just a way about it. It got an aura, and everybody feel like they're important and shit coming up. You know what I'm saying? My mom's always made us feel important. Like you ain't gotta be no like you see a star or somebody famous, we don't get excited. Less is more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might act like I don't even know a motherfucker. Like, what's your name again? Like, Morgan Freeman's a while should be like Morgan Freeman. You talking about that nigga 90 years old? Hey, man.
Harlem, everybody. Give a round of applause. Jay-Z talking about Hello Brooklyn. They need to do a Hello Harlem. Real talk, man, because it's different. Trying to tell y'all, man, I think we need to go down that way real quick. Let's go down that way. Y'all ever seen the movie Life? That'll give you an aspect of Harlem. New York City, the Big Apple for black folks. I'm trying to tell you, it was the Atlanta of the time. Look at this. Let's see what it do. Oh man, we about to get into it, y'all. We're gonna keep it real quick and funky. We ain't doing that music though. Cut that off. Look.
Harlem Renaissance is one of the most iconic periods in.
When you see a dude like that on the golf course, that lets you know that that's some old money from way back in the day. You got Condoleezza Rice talking about
fervor of the Great Migration. Bold, exciting forms of black music evolved.
Y'all see them at the piano just a smiling and shit? Happy as hell that they in New York City and they ain't doing no sharecropping. They could actually do some music. Y'all see how happy they is in Harlem? Everybody want to know where the weed at. Like, hey, let me get a joint, my man. Oh, I got the greatest bud for you, buddy. Next thing you know, they all smoked out. They get to playing the flute and shit high, hitting them pianos and them notes off of that ganja out there in Harlem. Don't even get me started. Max B said his mother told him, when you see a celebrity, you don't get excited for no celebrity. Said, we important too. We from Harlem, motherfucker. Hey, we from Harlem. In his crib with a wavy pacifier. I'm from Harlem. Shit, man. Y'all must don't want to get started with this.
Ellington, Bessie and Mamie Smith rose to prominence.
Damn, man, they had the Mammies coming straight out of Harlem. Eyes popping out their head on TV. Got TV shows popping off in Harlem. I'm talking about the 1920s. The new Negro, they was letting the world know. Let y'all know niggas is coming. This is Harlem, man. That's why they so proud. That's where black people first came to get money. And was living good too. Black Hollywood. Everybody look sharp. Ain't nobody walking around dirty. Ain't got no time for no dusty shit, man. And they still act like that. You bet not come around there looking crazy. Cause they will not let you live with your dirty poo-putt shoe-having ass. But that's Negro in no there. Your city may not be like that. People where you from might get mad if you come through in a fresh suit with some fresh kicks. They might get jealous. They might want to rob you. You come through your neighborhood in the 2025 Benz, looking fresh to death, looking like new money. They might chase you out the damn neighborhood. It might not end well for you if you stick around for too long. But from where they from, they ain't even gonna acknowledge your shit. You pull up in the Lambo, they gonna act just like they ain't see you. Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I seen your car. So what? So what? Yeah, I seen your Lambo. Who gives a fuck? And they ain't about to be hugging all on your nuts. If anything, they gonna be figuring out how to line you up. Crazy business, man. Hold on. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go. Where we at? Okay, back to this.
You know, fucking Morgan Freeman, more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might act like I don't even know a motherfucker. Like, what's your name again? Morgan Freeman's a wild shit. Be like, Morgan Freeman? What you talking about? That nigga 90 years old. Hey, man. ain't no fucking ball. The famous last name, what is it? Say shit like that, but you know, less is more. You know, less is more, man. We famous around here. 40 of us like legends everywhere. With motherfuckers coming out that block. Even the Rucker used to be over there before they moved to 55th. That Rucker, all that was over. That block we grew up on, that shit is like a Hall of Fame block. And everybody over there was kind of like stars in their own right, hood famous before they blew up and shit. But Mase was definitely the first nigga we watched. When Puff was bringing that nigga through the block with the 3 1/4s and the Suburban, he playing that joint with him and Big. We like, yo, what the fuck going on, man? So this is the first nigga I saw before I went to prison on my first day, and I saw Mase. Cam none of them was on. It was Mase. I went to jail, came back, and then I started seeing Cam and all them niggas in like the double XLs and all that. I'm looking at the magazine in prison. No, I'm way up north in New York. So I'm like, this stuff like, oh, this Cam. I'm like, this Bruno. I'm like, I know all these niggas. Oh, shit, I'm gonna get right in the business now.
Oh, so you saw them in the source. You saw them in the source first. That was the thing that sparked you. Go ahead, continue.
I saw them. I heard them, and I was a fan. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, yo, Cam do his shit. You know, I follow on Cam. He put the body, bro. But when I started seeing them niggas, like, really, you know, Dipset had their nice little era. So this was right before I was about to come home. I'm saying, like, the end of 2002, 2003. So I got, like, a year to really watch the niggas. I seen my man Bruno in the fucking magazine on stage. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck can I, you know, I've been going away. I don't even know how to reach these niggas. These niggas is gone. Man, I said, you know what? I'm going to stand on this block every day for a week till I see Bruno. I guarantee you. I saw that nigga the third day out. We set the meeting up. I had the demo ready. We called the meeting with Jim. Man, I was doing Jim album in 2 days. That shit was wrapped up in 2 weeks. By May, we was on MTV.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute, y'all. Is y'all hearing what I'm hearing? Do y'all hear the words that's coming out this man's mouth? Locked up upstate. Dreaming of a master plan on his Rakim shit, man. He looking at Double XL. See Cameron with his arm around Jim Jones. His eyes pop out his head like, damn, I know these niggas. He investigating, seeing how close he is to these dudes. He found the angle. He said when he got out, he stood on the same block all day waiting for the old boy to show up. And when he finally seen them, he handed him the demo. And before you know it, he was working with Jim Jones. Man, y'all listen to this, man. I could go into detail and all that, but I'm going to let him talk, and then we're going to get back into it, because that's a lot he got going on right there.
Just in prison in January, I was on MTV, I was in Miami, I had the video. I think my life changed in 1 fucking day, bro. This shit is wild. You have 1 minute remaining. Shit was wild.
Wow.
This shit was wild. Hold on, dog.
You know, I'm starting to think a lot of dudes be selling their soul when they be in the can. They be like, man, anything to get me out this motherfucker, to be rich. They be at their rock bottom. Like, man, forgive me for my sins. They be in there like Machiavelli on some shit, man. Because the way Max B told it, he was in there contemplating. He said when he first went in, that's when Mase started taking off. By the time he came out, Camera on them was popping. That's like a whole 10. How many years he been in jail? He been there for a long time. You go from Mase to Jim Jones. That was like, man, that was forever. That was a hell of a gap. And by the time he got out, he linked up with Dipset. They welcomed him home. He basically bum rushed the situation. Like, this nigga's not leaving. Soon as you let him in the house, he ain't leaving the house. He ain't got nowhere to go. He do a song with Jim Jones. Jim Jones wake up in the morning. Max B already in the cereal. Like, damn, y'all niggas ain't got no milk, ain't got nothing up in here, ain't got no spoon. You only got the plastic spoon, this shit, wait. Why y'all living like this? Y'all need me to go to the grocery store? Let me get the keys to the V. He had to babysit Max. He was his caretaker, his you know what I'm saying? The person that look over you and all that shit. Give him a curfew. Like, it's getting late. I know, man. Yeah, but Max, take your ass to bed, man. You ain't my fucking father, man. I'm Bigger Bell. Have to do what you say. Before you know it, he started beefing with Jim Jones. Like, that nigga ain't my father. Oh my God. That legacy he got is something else. And one day, it changed his life for the rest of his life. And one day, y'all, I can't believe it. Put on the music. Oh my God. How y'all feel about it? I feel good about it, man. Where's the ladies? That's what I want to know. And not from like no perv standpoint. It's just the ladies have an opinion about things that a lot of men don't have. And that's why I be like, where the ladies at? You know what I'm saying? Because brothers, you know, a lot of times when y'all voice y'all opinion, y'all just want the ladies to see what you said in the comment section, man. I see what be going on out here, man. I don't know who's a man, who's a woman, and I don't know who to give a shout out to right now, man. Gage Gore definitely in the building. Shout out to him. And for all the people watching, gotta let y'all know, man, it means a lot to me. You could be anywhere on YouTube right now, and there's millions of places you could be. You could be watching a video about insects or something like that. You could be watching a video about how to cook a steak medium rare or something, but y'all kicking it with me. I appreciate that, man. Y'all just don't know. I'm very, very blessed to have y'all watching and listening to what we got going on over here, man. We talk about hip hop a lot because unfortunately it is African American history. If you a historian, hip hop is a part of history now. Is made its print in the world. It's a factor, and it's been for a long time. We like to neglect the influence of hip hop, but the truth is the whole world's been caught up in it one way or another. People invested in it one way or another. People appreciated and enjoyed hip hop music one way or another. They have to admit it. Everybody have a song that they say, I like that song. Some people got 2, 3, 4, or more than they should have of hip hop music that actually means something to them. So yeah, it's a part of American culture. And all of the negative aspects of it got everything to do with the black aspect of it. So it seems like we failed once again. It's another attempt that we lost on behalf of negativity or over sexualization. Like the first generations of musical geniuses to come out of America. The music was clean. It thrived for a long time being clean. But when it started to get too filthy, it became toxic. And toxic music have shorter lifespans. So we had a point now to where they're not even doing the BET Awards no more. It's over. Ain't no more hip hop BET Awards. They refuse to celebrate it. It's intolerable. It's intolerable. The award shows is belittling, it's baffling, it's ghetto, it's ratchet. And they don't want to be a part of it no more. They would rather gentrify the remainder of the public as much as they can. But these old school rap legends keep some fun and some excitement in the conversation because they come from an era to where there was actually fun and excitement. And that's what make them fun and exciting. People love to hear about Mase and Cameron and Diddy and 50 because people want to hear about the era before things completely went to shit. You know what I'm saying? Mechanics, people, is a part of the world that we live in. Mechanisms, it all depends on your strategy and your will and whatever it is you want to function. Electricity, static. We have the internet. We have Wi-Fi. We're connected, linked in more ways than one. So at this point in world history, hip-hop may be the last treasure that came from the minds of human beings. Because trust me, whatever's to come next is not going to come from the mind of a human being. And I don't know if human beings is going to be able to comprehend exactly what that's going to be or what we're going to have to be willing to accept in order to continue to survive. Think about it, man. That's why they got all the rappers selling their masters for ridiculous amounts of money. They're selling their masters for like $200 million. They're selling their masters because eventually it's going to be the only music that really meant to them. The last of human inventions. The last of music from human effort. It's going to be worth more than gold. Because you would never be able to hear the soul in music in the future to come because it's not going to be coming from a soul being. It's all going to be artificial. It's like having your masters is like having organic apples, the last of them. They're like, shit, let's get these last organic apples out your hand because in the future, there ain't no more of this coming and it ain't growing on trees. We'll buy your masters for $200 million. And in the future, when they pass it on to a couple of generations, it's going to be worth trillions of dollars. Because it's not going to be just listening to music. It's going to be the music experience. You're going to be able to be in the video. You're going to be able to feel the song, see the song, reenact the song. It's going to be, they can sell a song experience for $59.99. It's getting hot in here. You really getting hot. You really sweating. You really taking off all your clothes. There's really bimbos in there. And they drinking Henny, you really in the club in your mind while the song is playing. Now you get the whole experience and you can turn it on. You can turn it on and off whenever you want to. You feeling low, you in a bad mood. You put on Mini Men, the Mini Men experience. You feel like you playing Call of Duty or some shit. Y'all know what I'm saying. But that's Negro here, no there. So glad y'all in the building. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feeling, man. Max B, I'm so glad you home, brother. But I know them Harlem streets ain't gonna let them be, man. They waiting to get some beef cooking. They want some of that juice. Somebody want to be the dude to beef with Max B. Get his little podcast up. Somebody gonna take the opportunity. They gonna take the shot. He got too much juice, man. They figure Max B can pour them a cup with a little bit of beef, a little back and forth chit chatting in front of the girls. Got the females turning their head, looking like, who that? Talking crazy to Max B like that. They rubbing his belly in the back of the club, calling him Big Papa. Who knows who it's gonna be, man? It might be somebody from Philly out there. AR Ab might come out of jail popping shit at Max B. Who knows? We just gonna have to wait and see, baby. Okay, let's get down to business. One time. Cause it's late and I'm getting sleepy as fuck. Real talk. We've been on here for a minute too. How the fam feeling? Y'all good? Y'all all right? Somebody said, I'm not calling, but Sean, you never put the number up. I put the number in the live chat. You know, it's on the side where y'all leaving the comments at. Did I put the number up? Oh, goddamn. I don't think I put the number up. Let me see. Did I? Let me double check this before I do all. Nope, I ain't even put the number up. Thank you for leaving that comment. Let me see. What I gotta do here? Y'all stay tuned, man. It's only gonna take a second. She got me putting the number up, but she said she wasn't gonna call. What part of the game is that? Yo, I pinned the number to the top, y'all. So there it is. The phone line's open. Y'all can feel free to call. She said, no, you were busy breaking the computer. Well, if you would have called, then I would have knew what was going. But that's a whole nother conversation. I don't feel like arguing. Somebody, what's the status on Timberland and his new AI signed artist? Yeah, man, you got stuff like that going on. People signing AI artist. Mase and Cameron was able to make a lot of money in the entertainment industry being from Harlem, even if it was a facade to a certain extent. They come from a place where what they talk about really do be happening. And if you can represent on a grand scale, people will be willing to accept you just to have the brownie points. Same thing with Biggie in Brooklyn. You got people that was there before Biggie was famous and was like, he was a nice kid. He was a great guy. But by the time the world heard him, especially in the 90s era, when they was keeping it gangsta, Biggie had to come out like a tyrant in order to really make some noise. And they like, shit, I ain't heard of a nigga till now, but since he representing Brooklyn, got us shining with them Gucci's and them Coogis, they're like, yeah, keep doing that. That's why at the Source Awards, he's like, Brooklyn, we did it, man. Brooklyn, we did it. Like they a baseball team or some shit. Now Max B home. He putting on for Harlem. But that's one of the most deadliest places to put on for, because somebody coming for that number one spot. Like if I pop this nigga, I'm going to be the man. In Harlem, you pop a nigga, next thing you know, when they see you on the block, the dude that you killed, you got his girl sitting on your lap. You got his car parked in front of the bodega. Like, I'm the man now, Scrappy. Grab you by the back of your neck like a puppy. Like, let me talk to you, man. What's up? You know what I did? Like, this is my block now, baby. And as soon as you walk off, all you hear is pop. And he laying on the ground bleeding, talking about, help me, man. I got kids, man. Got a girl. Call the ambulance, man. Help me, man. Next thing you know, somebody else the man on the block. Every 6 weeks, it's a new, it's somebody else running the show in Harlem. Stoofy, Louie, Dewey, and Dewey is dead, man. I'm the man now, man. Killer Cam with the grams. Ain't a fam, man. Like, yeah, Dipset, y'all, Dipset. Yeah, 50 Cent. I don't know if he had it out for Supreme because of the rumors about the Supreme team having something to do with his mom, allegedly. And rest in peace to his mom, man. 50 got a lot of hate in his heart. And it stems from his childhood in Queens and hearing the stories about the Supreme Team and all that shit. And how they may have had something to do with his moms. That's enough to give you a final fight vendetta against somebody. Turn your ass into one of them Street Fighter characters. You be out there beating up thugs in the middle of the night trying to get to the man. You know, you be going through levels and shit. Turn into Bruce Leroy on the motherfucker out there, man. Next time you see 50, he got the glow with a bunch of cops around him pointing at Supreme Team. That's how that went. And you figure Diddy getting it on with his baby mama. Not only is that his baby mama, but that's his son's mama. And she Asian, so 50 feel like he need to be a samurai and save the day. Y'all got me working overdrive. I wouldn't do y'all like that, man. The phone number on the screen. All my people in Harlem, y'all keep on representing. You know what I'm saying? All I know is 50 Cent ain't gonna stop. He already old and gray, and he ain't quitting no time soon. He ain't gonna stop till everybody in jail. He probably got stocks in the prison system. Like, just put me out there. I get rid of all these niggas, man. Put me on your campaign. If he go for president, it's gonna be over for everything. I don't like EBT Wick. They shouldn't be eating that shit anyway. He gonna be a diva president. He gonna roll his eyes in front of the whole US of A and turn to the side. Now you people gonna have to get with the program. Excuse me. First of all, second of all, he be 50 Cent the president embarrassing America. Like, you can tell Saddam Hussein, I ain't never said that. I ain't never did that. I don't know why they lying. Who? Our president is sassy. If Mase was the president, man, I don't know how long we would make it. He get the stuttering on the mic. Before you know it, he pull that Bible out. It's going to be Armageddon. Diddy would do good as the president, though. I know he would, man. It'd be Monica Lewinsky, skeet, all over that Oval Office. Like, make America feel good again. Make America dance again. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Diddy be a straight puppet. And you know, he gonna have to be a puppet when he get out of jail, because he ain't gonna be able to say the wrong thing. Hold on, let me get this together. Hello, who this is, man?
Hey, Sean, what's up?
Oh, man, we so glad you called in.
Yeah, I've been wanting to call for a couple of days now since you've been saying my name.
And what is your name?
I decided to live today.
Oh, man, and you know what? You need to decide to live every day. I'm so glad you called, because I wanted to tell you that. You know, that name should be every day.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. I'm trying.
That's what's up. And what's on your mind tonight?
Well, you know, 50 Cent is wrong. You know, he's going to get his karma. You know, what you dish out, you get back. That's how the universe works, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel sorry for 50 because he's been shot 9 times. And don't he still got some bullets in his body?
Yeah, he do.
I know. That's why he shouldn't have did that.
He shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have. He should have left it alone.
Yeah, he should have left it alone. That's what he should have did. You know, you can't retaliate every time.
No.
Yeah, you just can't do that.
Can't do it. You just can't.
Thank you, Nina 525. Thank
You know,
y'all.
the people out there listening, and they
Okay.
feel like the reason why a lot of these men decide to be gangsters and be thugs is because there's women out there that finds these type of men attractive. They like a knucklehead. They love the roughneck. They want the fool out the pack. They want the dog of all dogs out the damn motherfucking pack.
Yeah, that excites them. I used to be like that when I was young, but I woke up.
What was it that caused you to wake up?
Because eventually, you watch them beat the guys up in the streets and stuff like that. They gonna beat you up eventually. So that's what happened to me. You get them tough, crazy guys off the streets that's bullies. They gonna use that and come back at you with that.
Oh, so that's what you learned in life, that, violence is violence, and some people are that way for a reason.
That's right. They angry.
Yeah.
They angry. They been angry since they been kids.
And been abused.
Yeah.
And that's why they're angry.
Yeah. All children couldn't handle all them beatings back in the days.
Now they out there want somebody to feel like how they felt. Or how they feel. They feel low about themselves, man. It's really an aggressive form of low self-esteem.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's the type of low self-esteem that have your ass in a cage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cold-blooded, man. It's some real gremlins out there, most definitely.
It surely is. They monsters. I see them all the time. I try my best to stay in the house, but when I gotta go out there, I see them monsters. When they look at me, I turn my head.
Yeah, it's and people be like, shit, bring the National Guard to my city because there's way too many of these monsters walking around intimidating, don't know what they gonna do, don't know if they on drugs. You just be like, why are you out? Man, when I left early, I ain't gonna lie. It's some dude just standing around out. I'm like, who is it? Why is this dude just out here on the street?
Yeah. They just be standing around trying to figure out who they gonna get next.
And I'm in a nice, it'll be different if you in the crazy neighborhood or something like that. But I'm talking about you got these types in all different types of neighborhoods.
They everywhere now. Because you gotta think about it. You know how their parents move out the hood and want better. They move them in the better neighborhoods, but they still crazy.
Or a lot of times it be they on the run and they auntie on the phone talking about, oh, I need somebody to save my baby. They gonna kill him. We gotta get him out the city. Next thing you know, he in a whole nother neighborhood on some Fresh Prince shit.
That's right. That's right. That's it right there.
And you be looking like, who the fuck are you?
They crazy. I'll tell you. I don't dress up. Sean, I don't dress up no more. I always used to dress up, look nice and stuff like that. But you can't do it because if you look nice, that's who they want. You can't look like you got no money. You can't wear nice clothes and stuff. Can't wear jewelry. Yeah.
They looking for a sugar mama.
That's what they looking for. I can't be that.
Damn. That's some cold stuff, man. People on survival mode right now. And if you got your guard down, somebody is going to get you.
That's right. I make sure my car door lock before it lock itself. I lock it.
Ain't that something that you have to be that way? And the same people that we think is scary and creepy, they probably feel the same way about us.
Yeah. Yeah.
They probably, and that goes to show we can't really see ourselves for who we are because, it's hard to come to terms and to grips with who we are because a lot of us don't know.
Don't know. It's sad. It's a sad world.
Sad world, man. Got me over here. I got my hat rolled up like Marvin Gaye. It make me want to holler. I'm sad, man. It's a sad world. Real talk. And you said you don't like to get dressed up no more. But when you do get dressed up, what's your go-to? Like, what you trying to show off? Like, how you do that?
Oh, I'm 55 years old. I don't show off nothing. I'm just like a lady.
Oh, really? So you don't put on the poom poom shorts
Oh,
with
no.
the halter top? You
Oh,
don't
no.
do that?
I don't do none of that.
You never went to the beach and decided, hey, I'm just going, wear these little shorts with this little halter top because it's hot outside.
Now, I did. When I was married, I did. When we went to the beach and stuff, me and my husband and the kids, I did do that, because I had a husband to protect me. But now I'm not going to, put myself out there to be harmed.
So you just went out there and was something for your husband to protect and growl over. He was just out there growling the whole time.
Enjoy.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't know the situation with your husband. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about him. But obviously, y'all not together no more.
No, he had a baby on me.
How he do that?
Well, I didn't even know. I knew about the girl. She was our daughter age, 17. And I found out about her, but I didn't know she was pregnant until I divorced him. 2 months after I divorced him, he sent a picture to our daughter of the newborn baby.
So was the girl your daughter's friend?
No.
Oh, okay. But
We didn't even know her.
So he had a baby with somebody the same age as his daughter?
Yes.
So you must have heard about me when I started doing them R. Kelly videos.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I've been catching up watching them, but I don't think I heard about you back then.
oh yeah, I was wondering because that's some old R. Kelly shit, man.
He probably love them videos. He probably watch you.
Damn, man, I'm trying to. So, how do that make you feel as a wife? Do you feel like that you dropped the ball somewhere?
No, for a man to mess with a child, our daughter age, he's sick. He came home from doing 9 years in prison. They ain't right when they come out.
But I'm saying you're choosing though. You not only
Oh,
did
well,
you
I
choose
married
this.
him when I was 23. I was young. I was young and stupid. Yeah, I was young. I had his first baby when I was 20. Yeah.
Cause that's your choosing.
We was
Some
married for
down the line.
19 years.
19 years, your choosing. That was your guy, your man.
Yeah,
But
that was my husband. So he came home and wanted more kids, and I wasn't doing that.
But you met him while he was in jail?
No, we was young. I knew him since I was like 11 or 12. We from Jersey City, New Jersey.
It was ghetto love.
Yeah, ghetto love. But I wasn't with him 11 and 12. My grandmother kept hitting him with the broom because he would block me from going in my grandmother's apartment. And my grandmother come out and say, no, leave her alone. But I got with him when I was 19. But he was trying since I was like 11 or 12 years old, trying to get me.
And you said, well, the hell with it.
Yeah, he was trying that long. He was trying that long.
Damn. And that's the age he liked. He wanted you when you was a tenderoni.
Yeah. He said he see that been in him, right? You see?
But when you lost your tendonism, that's when he wanted to go back like an old pervert.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
did you lose
And
the
he got it back,
tendonism?
Sean. He got the young girl. She left him and married a guy her age.
Now he just an old fool sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, with 2 kids to raise.
And ain't nobody trying to give him no butt no more.
Mm-mm.
Damn, that's fucked up, man. Why don't you take him back? You need to take him back because that was your
Oh
husband.
no. Oh, never, Sean. I could
Your,
never do that.
your child could see their parents back together again. Wouldn't that be a dream come true for Christmas?
Oh no. Oh no way.
You ain't going for that. I hear you,
No
man.
way. I'll stay to myself. I'll stay by myself. I ain't never. I went through hell with that man. I ain't never gonna do that again. People don't change, Sean.
You said when I'm gonna do who?
I said people don't change.
Yeah, people don't change for the most part, unless something tragic happened or some things will make you change. You get burnt by a fire or some shit like that. You might want to rearrange how you do things.
Well, I don't know.
It all depends.
Tragedy happen every day. I don't see nobody changing.
Yeah. Depend. You got to know what to look for. I'm pretty sure you did a lot of changing over the years that people don't notice your change.
I had to. And I've been by myself for 5 years, and I'm comfortable that way. I like it that way. I can't trust these men out here. And I damn sure can't trust a woman. I just can't do it.
Yeah, man. We live in some selfish times. People have
exactly.
Yeah, everybody got their own best interests at heart, and they just gotta live with it.
Yeah, I can't let nobody come in and disrupt my peace anymore.
So, people like you and people like me, it's a lot of us out there, but everybody's different. So when it comes to dealing with loneliness, do you even feel lonely sometimes, or is that just something you never feel anymore?
Yeah, like I'm gonna say maybe about every 2 weeks or something, I get that lonely feeling, and I know what to do now to, let that bypass. I just get up and do something, whether it's laundry or I get in the kitchen and cook a meal. I don't wait for Thanksgiving to cook. I do it when, like, if I'm lonely, I go in the kitchen and I cook a meal. Just stay busy.
You know what, man? Your era, there'll never be women like y'all again, man.
No.
Like your era different. The new generation and stuff, they don't understand the fundamentals of life like a lot of people in your era do.
That's right. Yeah, I'm so disappointed in the young people. I got a daughter. She 31 or 32, one of them. She got 3 kids. I'm so disappointed in her. She got a good job, but that's about it. She keep a bad guy. I don't know who to get that from. But anyway.
What you mean? Hold on, wait a minute. Now you know you wrong for that. You know exactly where she get that from. You got to take all the credit.
That was a little joke I threw in there.
Oh man, it's all your fault. As long as you know that, then it's all good.
Yeah. So, and that's why I can't deal with my daughter, because she keeps a bad boyfriend.
Man, do you feel like that's karma a little bit?
Karma from what?
For what you put your family and friends through just by being with your ex-husband?
I ain't put my family through nothing by being with him. My family ain't going through nothing. I kept my business in my house.
You didn't feel they had to distance themselves when you decided you wanted to marry this man?
No, they loved him. My family loved him. Matter of fact, everybody but my dad. My dad ain't care for him. He ain't even walk me down the aisle. He came in at the reception.
Damn, your dad was like, fuck him.
And he took me around he took me and my matron of honor around all that day to get our hair and nails done and everything and our jewelry. But he would not walk me down the aisle. My Uncle Isaac had to walk me down the aisle. I understood.
Damn, you was married to Thug Loving. I come get some of this thug passion, baby. Y'all probably was listening to that at the damn wedding. Do you get sad when you look back at the pictures, your wedding pictures, and you think to yourself, damn, how did it all go wrong?
I don't do that to myself anymore. I had shut all my wedding pictures and stuff was on my Facebook. I shut all that down. I don't look at no past or nothing. I focus on the future.
So you put them on private?
What you mean?
On your Facebook, you put all your wedding photos on private?
No, I just closed the Facebook down. You know, you can close it.
Damn, so you just went on some Mission Impossible and just aborted the whole mission. You deactivated the Facebook. You got rid of all that shit. Because, you know, whatever he do as his wife, they'll try to make you his accomplice.
Yeah, I shut it all down.
Yo, they could say that you was into what he was into, and that's the
I
reason.
know. People will get you in trouble, Sean.
Yo.
You gotta be careful out here. People will get you in trouble for real. I wish I could be a role model for young girls. You know, since I've been through a lot, but they don't listen. They don't listen.
Yeah, they think everything funny when they're young like that.
Yeah, and they'll fight you before they listen to you.
Yeah, if you ain't kicking no jokes or cracking no goofy shit, they ain't trying to hear it.
That's right. That's right. They don't care for a smart brain.
No, they be falling asleep when their grandmothers be talking to them.
Yeah.
They be like, Grandma, I'm trying to eat my cornflakes. Grandma, I don't want to hear that, Grandma.
Going in her wallet.
They'll annoy you until you be like, fuck it, I don't even want to be around this little motherfucker no more.
I know.
Be trying to try you, chest all poked out. Like, man, do I gotta slap this shit out this little motherfucker? What?
You hear me?
I don't do it. Kids, I'm like, you on your own.
That's right.
I ain't gonna let you get hit by a car. I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to you. I'm gonna be here for you. I'm your brother. But I ain't fucking with it, man.
That's right. They so disrespectful.
Yeah, I ain't.
That don't make no sense.
For the fathers out there, man, that's listening, that got kids, you gotta know you larger than life to your kids, regardless of how you feel about yourself. It's Christmas time. Do some superhero shit. Get in the Christmas spirit. If you don't have a relationship with your kids, do something for Christmas. How you feel about that? Do you feel like the men out there, because a lot of them, you know, they call it deadbeats. They probably took some L's. They probably tried to, you know, do something, got caught up with the law for trying to, you know, taking penitentiary chances out of the love for their kids. You know, people don't been through, you know, family trauma, generational trauma. They just don't know how to talk to the kids because they dad ain't know exactly. Yeah, man. What do we do about the deadbeat dad situation? Because how long, as men, how long can you take being disrespected? Everybody throwing daggers everywhere. The people your baby mama work with, her family, your family throwing darts. And then when the kids get a certain age, they gonna have a venomous tongue towards you.
That's right, for real. But you can't make a grown man do anything. They grown. Only the court system can make them handle that situation. But as far as the mothers and stuff, they gotta, you know, be respectful in front of them kids. towards the father, you know, because you know men can't take that. The mother cursing the father out, yelling at him, telling him he ain't shit, telling him he ain't
Yeah.
gonna never be shit, you know? And the kids start saying the same thing.
That's why, the fathers that really, really love their kids, they can navigate through all of that, you know,
Yeah,
regardless of how difficult it may be. If they genuinely love their kids,
that's
they
right.
can, make that, they gonna make it work for the sake of their kids. If they
Yeah,
feel like
that's
that's
how my
something,
dad was.
right? If you
Mm,
really take your blood important and you understand about legacy and stuff, karma, all that type of shit, you might want to be a super daddy for as long as you can.
that's right. That's how my dad was. My mother, she tried to keep us from him. My dad wasn't having that. He was not
Yeah,
having it. Mm-mm.
it is what it is, man. The world's still talking about Diddy. It's still a hot topic, and I'm
Mm.
like, while we doing this and we headed into a new year, it's like, damn, we really let. I ain't gonna say we let the world pass us by, but there's a vacancy as far as innovative people. It's at one point in time it was a lot of influence out there, and influence breeds motivation. We ain't been having that nowhere, man. People DoorDash and Uber. I don't know what's going on out here for real. People trying to figure it out.
I don't think they trying to figure it out. They just going about their day.
Mm. And just
Yeah.
live like rats and scavengers.
Yes, exactly. Disrespectful. They
Mm.
disrespect people they don't even know.
Mm.
How you disrespect a stranger?
Mm.
That just don't make no sense.
That's cold blooded, man. And you know what? Your conversation is the greatest conversation we ever had on Doc's Daily. I had to let you know you appreciate it like Tupac's mama. And I know you half sleep. You yawning, done made some hot cocoa, about to go to sleep. I hear what you doing over there, man. And we ain't got nothing but love for you, man. Enjoy your hot cocoa with your
Thank
brownie and
you.
everything. We love you to death, and we gonna holler at you on the next video. Real talk. You be good out
Okay.
there. All right, take care. You be good. Thank her so much for a phone call, y'all. One of the sweetest women in Doc's daily history. She made mistakes like we all do. She fessed up to it, and she living her life. For the people out there watching, wondering what's going on with Max B, what's happening with Killer Cam, what about 50 Cent? None of these dudes got more juice than Max B. That's why I made the video. I'm letting y'all know Max B's life is in danger, man. Because people want that clout by any means necessary. And with 50 Cent getting shot up, we never heard of a retaliation. We never heard of 50 putting in no work like that. I mean, we don't know, but we heard about him getting shot. But we never heard about if he got back at the shooters or whatever the case. That's why Jay-Z on 30 the New 20, he was like, y'all generation respect the person that got shot. We respect the shooter. You know what I'm saying? And for Mase to even be in the conversation, let you know that there been some weird stuff. I ain't gonna say fraudulent, but there been some weird stuff happening in the world of hip hop. Listen at this.
Because at this point, what are you thinking?
At this point, I'm scared to death, like, because this crime just happened, and like the people that I was with, like you know we were basically in the jam, and I didn't really know like what to do. I'm in a situation that I didn't know what to do at that point.
After the murder occurred and you and Pooh Sims are in the car, do you guys talk at all in terms of what just happened?
No.
Right. Well, I mean, there is a driver in the car, so I assume you don't want to tell the story in front of him, but do you guys say anything at all to each other after this insane situation?
No, he basically was on the phone with his brother, and he put me on the phone briefly. On the phone with his brother. That was it.
With Max?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay.
no, we never talk. Like, we just never talk.
Okay. Well, after you go to Sin City and then go to the bouncer's apartment, do you talk to Max at all?
Yeah. Yeah, I would talk to him on the phone. Like, you know, we were talking on the phone. He basically, like, was giving me instructions, like, telling me, to, you know, to lay low and stuff like that.
Right. Because after the incident occurred, a loud shooting in a hotel in New Jersey, the police were called. So the police show up and they start the investigation. And they find surveillance and witnesses from the hotel that placed you and Kelvin at the hotel. So now they're actually starting a whole manhunt situation for you. Because first you go to the bouncer's apartment in Bloomfield, New Jersey, and then you take the bag and you go to Max B's sister-in-law's house?
Yes, that's where Max told me to go. Yes. I went to his sister-in-law's house.
So you take the bag to the sister-in-law's house.
Mm-hmm.
Vlad working hard to get Max B back in jail. He working overtime. He can't stand to see Max B be free and turn down all of his interviews. Man just came home and Vlad is already trying to make his shit complicated. They keep doing interviews like this, he gonna be brought up on new charges. Like, there's been new evidence, new information to where you gotta finish your 75-year sentence. With Vlad doing all this damn talking he doing, man. It's disgusting. Look at this.
Ever since that, I was like listening to his music. I didn't know he was locked up when I was listening to his music.
Okay.
And then so I was like, okay, that's when I researched him and stuff like that, and I found out about his case.
So, how's this ex-boyfriend feel now?
I mean, he's happy for me.
Word?
Yeah, he's happy.
That's
He's
what's
like,
up.
because he's a fan. Like, he's a fan.
Right.
So.
Did he ask to meet him?
That's crazy.
Actually, he invited him to the wedding.
You gotta love Max.
Yeah, he invited him to the wedding.
That's
So
what's
I
up.
asked him. He was like, nah, I mean, I'll sit that one out, but.
Damn, man. It is what it is. He got him some sazon, some Spanish rice, some jerk chicken, or however that go. Make some empanadas. Fucking smash the plantains, fry them bitches. Put a little cilantro on the plate. He gonna be bigger belly for real. He keep up this type of behavior, man. Her mama, Eswelda, still fine. And she flirty with her pearls. She keep on calling you darling. Miss Apple Rebel, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but you keep touching me like that. I don't know. I love your daughter, but I love you too, baby. She come home. Max be in the bed with her mom, and her mom still got all her pearls on. Mase looking like he waiting for his turn.
Like, ooh, sweet tenderoni.
He want to smash because that's Mac. He want to get Mac's wife. He might fuck around and get shot just for looking at his wife like this.
Yeah.
Does he rap?
Congratulations. No, he doesn't rap.
Oh yeah.
Nah, you gotta, dude, Max a different nigga. Tell the nigga come through. See what he missed out on.
Babe, oh.
Right, he's talking to Angie. We ain't gonna keep you long, but I just wanted to make sure that the world make sure he got to see you, was for you to stick, like you said, it's not an easy situation.
Yeah.
Where you sitting there and then you eventually, you start off writing somebody, then you starting to like somebody outside of their case and their music. Then you start loving somebody, and then you saying, damn, I'm in love with somebody that's potentially doing 75 years, but you felt it, that he's coming home, and now that
He know that's some bullshit. He know he's talking some bullshit. They act like they from the chat line or something. She met Mac. Shit, they shit worse than the chat line. She ain't never even heard his voice when she interacted with him. She wrote a damn letter, man. Waited around, and Max wrote one back. Like, I love you, baby, ow. It was one big ow for 4 pages. He trying to make this shit sound logical. Like you wrote somebody in jail, next thing you know, you in love with the nigga in jail. You go to bed every night holding on to his letters with your booty shorts on, crying about daddy. She fall in the bed full of letters. I love you, mi amor. Like Max a papo, come home. She burning the candle with Max B picture on it. Like a Maxie, please. What the hell? Like, I am desperately in love with him. He's 4'11", pot belly, serial killer. Nigga from Harlem. Come on, man. Did they put her up to it? Is she government? That's what we need to know about this, man. I'm starting to think that she government. Hold on, I need to look at this real quick.
Check. I really hated the fact that Fredo got on TV and said you called him and asked him for money. And I don't know why he would want our family to appear like it's destitute in that way. But did you call him?
No, I never called him about that. I've only called him one other time, and that was just to try to get him some money.
Right.
But I actually spoke to Larry, because I called him because Maribel was sick. And then that's when everything came up. So it was never about money, never was about him. I was just seeing how Maribel was doing.
Damn, man, it's some old Magic Johnson Part 2. Magic Johnson Part 2. Cause what the hell they got going on? They feeling cheeky or whatever the case is, man. It ain't giving good energy, y'all. And for him, the way he got his neck, that's where he get it. He get it from him, man. Dame Dash got some explaining to do. Working with Jay-Z with the big lips. Nigga named Sean. What the hell they had going on, man? It's getting weird. 50 Cent, Zesty, Diddy. Fucking Mase, Cameron. What's happening? You could see it in their kids. And Dame Dash, he looked proud of his boy. Like, that's right, you do your thing, you do your thing. He looking at his son like, you better work, bitch. Like, yes, Pop. Like, remember when I left you at Stevie Wonder's house and you came home different? Like, I was blind, but now I can see. You go to Cameron house, before you sit down, that nigga look at you and say, get out. right before Mase come in the room.
Like, look, we got a new friend. Wow, I wonder what you can do. Like, the bedroom's right over there. If you're feeling sleepy, we won't bother you.
Cameron be like, get out. Listen at this, y'all.
Back home, and I'm living my life. You think I want to be indulged in any type of conversation that's not conducive to my program? You think I want to be involved with some that's just on my dick or trying to pull up some old shit to tear the Don down? You can't tear me down. I don't give a f. I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I believe in that. As long as you believe in that, you're going to be all right. If you don't believe in that, you then. Lost. It's just that simple. I mean, it's not here to cater to nobody. I'm back. I feel good. I'm humble. I'm chilling. It is what it is, bro. I don't owe nobody shit. I did mine, you heard?
He talking to these Steph Curry ass niggas. They speak a different lingo. They listen to Drake and DJ Khaled. They offended the way he talking. They think about calling the police. They not like us, and we not like them. They just wanted to have a real on their podcast, man, but this shit, the energy not right. Max B look uncomfortable, and so do they. They trying to click, these motherfuckers went to college. They some posers. And I don't mean no disrespect to the Danza Project and everything. It's a lot of Steph Currys out there taking over the industry. You got Steph Curry niggas running football, basketball, soccer podcasts. It's like the They Clone Tyrone movie. That's what it's like. They clone Tyrone. And I ain't mad at it. It is what it is. People may see me and got something to say about me having a YouTube channel. You think I give a fuck? I don't. Y'all need to listen at this. Look.
Make material out of whatever happens.
We do. We just tend to make a lot funny. We get in trouble for it, but we make a lot funny. And it was so funny because during my comedic rant, when I do my stand-up, I was talking about Mike Tyson getting back into the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Now, I know that you've tagged Floyd a few times on your page. Now, what are your thoughts about this fight with those two?
Well, I look at this like this is a show.
Okay.
Because they're both way past their tradition. Like fighting. But I'd like to see Mike hit him really good.
Okay. It just seems like Floyd is like a stick and move. Like he just moves fast.
Yeah, but Mike can hit him.
Okay.
He ain't that fast.
Okay. Now, it's funny because I saw you post it. You were watching on Instagram. You were watching my movie Straw with Taraji P. Henson and Teyana Taylor. On the plane, and you said that you cried when you watched it.
I wasn't even comfortable with that. I wasn't prepared to be going through that type of feelings. I just wanted to fly from New York to LA. I didn't
that's it.
plan.
Shit, he was crying about that onion booty on the plane. Watching her movie while she crying in the rain with Taraji P. Henson. It was that onion that had 50 Cent come to tears. He bit his bottom lip right before the tear dropped out of his eye. It was the onion that had him in tears, man. He ain't stopped looking at that woman since he sat down. 50 like older women. Can you blame them? It's something about older women that men like. It's the no nonsense, straight to the point. We too grown to be playing games. That's what men like. There's a lot of games that come with a younger chick. way too many to even mention in this video, man, especially if they got kids. They'll put you in the hot seat for her honor, her kids' honor, and all that bullshit. 50, can't trust him around your grandmama, man. Because he gonna squeeze that cheek with the diaper or no. He took Shaka Khan. I never stop talking about this, man. He dated Shaka Khan. And she put her fupa on his lap. That she happy as hell. She like, I got my groove back, baby. He go in the dressing room. She put a line down on the table. Like, no, we ain't doing that. No, that's not a part of the deal. I didn't know about this stuff. I don't do that. She be like, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. Like, I'll never call her ever again after that. She embarrassed herself. Just because she was with a younger man, she felt like she was 30 years younger and went back to doing the things she used to do when she was with Rufus. Like, I'm back. People mistaking her for Nicki Minaj in them streets. Got her confidence up. They be like, ooh, Nicki Minaj, can I get your autograph? I seen you on the red carpet with 50 Cent. She signed that autograph. Nicki Minaj. But that's Negro here nor there, man. They tried to turn her into Sindel. Y'all see this shit? They tried to Mortal Kombat her ass. Got her looking like a gothic orchid from Killer Instinct or some shit. Like Patty versus Sindel. But that's Negro here nor there. I must like looking at the lady because I ain't stopped ever since I started clicking on these damn pictures. I need to figure out a way to get out of this. I don't know. That's when she was young. But goddamn, she wasn't bad at all. Especially in that picture, right? Let me see that real quick. I do apologize. Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. Why they do her like that? They made her face look like the cake. What type of shit is this? Okay, we gonna get back into the show. I be drifting sometimes, and I do apologize. Let's get back into this. Y'all listening? All right, here we go.
To be there sitting there gonna wait. You know, I'm trying to be cool about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it did make me emotional because you did an amazing job.
Thank you, 50. I appreciate that. But it's so funny because you do have this side that you don't show people a lot. You have this emotional, soft side. You big old softy.
I am. Like, when they say welcome, I leave all of that other stuff out right there at the welcome back.
I love this that you like to play. And so, therefore, I want to go over here when you were playing around with my girlfriend, Vivica Fox. And I know that when we were on here, you were watching when your ex, Vivica A. Fox, was here. But she had some high praise for you. I want you to take a look.
Oh, my goodness, the orgasms were fat. Yes, honey.
Oh, yuck. Oh, and 50 looking like he want to do it again. Look at her. Look at her head. Why is her head so big? No, man. He tapped that thing. 50. First Shaka Khan, now this. He got that look on his face like he want to tear that thing up again. Look.
Fox was here, but she had some high praise for you. I want you to take a look.
Oh, my goodness, the orgasms were fat. Yes, honey.
Oh.
So she said the orgasms were fat. What spell did you put on my friend? What did you do to her?
It was the blue pill.
It was.
Ooh, that motherfucker corny. He corny. They told him to say that. They improvised. They rehearsed this bullshit, man. He did the Morpheus shit and they put it up in the back. Well, man, this nigga, man, if he don't keep Diddy name out his motherfucking mouth, somebody need to walk on stage and slap 50 Cent. The same way Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Keep Diddy name out your fucking mouth. Keep Diddy name out your fucking mouth. Wherever he go, he get on a plane, they slap his ass at the Delta. Keep Diddy name out your fucking mouth.
He said, I gave it a blue pill.
Get it? He took a Viagra for a nasty ass, old ass, no disrespect, but to an old ass Vivica A. Fox. And he got the nerve to be talking about Diddy. At least Diddy had a bad bitch. You can't freak off with no damn Vivica A. Fox. She be in the bathroom all night trying to get away from them young bucks. Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, they in the hotel room growling. Her old ass couldn't even take a damn freak off. She'll call the police, the ambulance, the paramedics. Like, God help me. They waiting to freak off. She on the phone talking about, I'm falling and I can't get out. He said, the blue pill. Bragging about banging somebody great grandmama.
Orgasms were fat.
So she said the orgasms were fast. What spell did you put on my friend? What did you do to her?
It was the blue pill.
It was. Because that's what you said.
They trying to turn this nigga to buckwheat, y'all. Did y'all see that? They made him do some cute little boy shit. And he a grown ass man. He acting like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. They make him slap his face and say, ah, in front of the camera. He doing some old, man. What is he doing? Look at this.
What spell did you put on my friend? What did you do to her?
It was the blue pill.
This Curious George shit he got going on, man. It's childish.
It was the blue pill.
Ain't nobody got no street cred no more. Except for Max B. And that's why it's so dangerous for him, man. 50 could use some of that juice. He might want to smack Max B in front of everybody. So the streets can be buzzing again in his favor, you know? Doing shit like this ain't intimidating. He ain't gonna be able to rough up no thugs in Toledo, Ohio doing shit like this. It's bad for him. He gonna have to figure it out. That's what we talking about tonight on Docs Daily. Y'all still there? Let me check in with my people, man. I gotta make sure y'all good before I do anything else. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We talking about 50 Cent, Diddy, Cameron Mase, Max B, Jennifer Lopez, Cassie, and everybody else involved. The Locks, Mary J. Blige. Biggie, Faith Evans, and Lil' Kim. We talking about all of it, man. Let me know how y'all feeling out there. It's 11:30. I think I'm in the mood for some pumpkin spice frozen yogurt. Y'all ever had that? You probably never had it. Can you buy that? Pumpkin spice frozen yogurt. It's something you ain't never had in your life. Keep it real, Gage Gore. You ain't never had nothing like that before, bro. Hummingbird. I don't think they sell stuff like that at Save a Lot. Carlina is in the building. What it do? Big Bags is here with Nina. Hey, man, I ain't done talking about it. It's a few more things I want to talk about before I get out of here because, you know I've been talking about it a lot, but this 2026, I'm trying to tell you, you gotta protect yourself, man. Because there's people that got you on their minds, and it's not in a positive way. And if they continue to think about you in a negative light, it can affect you. They call it a psychic attack. You gotta be prepared and protected for things like that. When you become the center of somebody's world or you attract attention from specific people, they could be using their thoughts about you for bad. I'm just saying, man. Somebody said, I hate pumpkin spice anything. Every year, they always pushing that down our throats because it's friggin' delicious. That's why. You gotta appreciate a pumpkin. Man, look. It's the spice that go along with it's a fall flavor, man. It's a spice of life. It lets you know what time it is, let you know what part of the year you're in. It comforts your souls. Pumpkin spice is where it's at, man. It lets you know that you in the fall, winter season. I'm all about pumpkin spice. Y'all tripping with this talk that y'all talking about y'all hate pumpkin spice. I don't like that. I'ma just get back to the topic. Cause that pissed me off. Somebody said, Sandra Dracopola said it's funny how big of a talk hip-hop is exactly now when after I think 25 years no rap and billboards. Yeah, hip-hop is dead. We talking about the aftermath of it. It's completely dead. That's why we picking away at the corpse. The remainder of it, which is Diddy, 50 Cent, Cameron, everybody that had an era when digital copies, not digital copies, when physical copies was being sold. Those are the only people that matter. The people that sold CDs, sold 1 million CDs, 10 million CDs, a tangible good. People could have the music in their hands and not just on their damn phone. That's why these people, they're still in the conversation. Because they was the last ones that really mattered. The new age, the Drakes and all that shit, he'll never be in the conversation once it's all said and done for him. There ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. It's too damn manufactured. All they gonna say is he not like us, or they not. That's all they gonna be able to talk about with Drake is they not like us. That's the only peek behind the curtain people could even fathom about who he really is. But that's Negro here, no there, man. Somebody said thanks for the shout out. All the time, man. Said they trying to use Diddy as the defibrillator. She must be from Russia or something like that. Said, not eggnog, really. Pumpkin spice has this sweet weirdness to me. So y'all just gonna keep on going back and forth how y'all hate the pumpkin spice. See, I don't like that, man. Put the music on. We ain't, after all of the stuff I said, y'all stuck on pumpkin spice. I can't believe my ears, man. I ain't never been this disappointed. We're about to talk about Diddy. Cause y'all conversations is going all over the place. Somebody said, I don't even like pumpkin spice candles. Y'all unappreciative and probably never been in the Christmas spirit a day in your life. You probably don't even know what the Christmas spirit is. The Christmas spirit is snapping out of your character to do something great for somebody else or for some other people. It's when it's not about you. Nobody, it ain't about what you like. Somebody said pumpkin spice is mid. See, if y'all could have it be the summer all year round, y'all would do that. Y'all would love to just have it be summer with no trials, no tribulations. I like pumpkin spice because I'm grateful to be here this time around the year. Y'all ungrateful, you know, and I don't like it. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all ungrateful asses something. Is this still top dog? You know what I'm saying? Is this still the go-to? Because I remember when you could only get them out of Bed Bath & Beyond, or you had to go to a Yankee Candle store. Now they got them at Walmart. The logos, not what they used to be. Is this still the ball? Y'all still fucking with them Yankee? Cause that lemon lavender, that was nice. For all my candle people out there. A vanilla bourbon. I wonder what that smell like. Ooh, what if it have your house smelling like a warm vanilla bourbon? I think I might like that. I'm gonna see if I could. Where can I get this? Do they still? I'm gonna have to look into it. Vanilla bourbon. Let you know a grown ass man in the house. I like that. Remember that for me, y'all, just in case I forget. Now this them cheap. I bet that shit smell cheap. Ocean Star. It probably smell like some linen or something like that. But what other brand is out there that's hitting like that? You get one of them cedar candles, you're gonna have bugs all in your house. You get some with some pine or something on it, them ladybugs, all that shit gonna be in your house. But that's Negro here, no there. Okay, we talked about that. Look at this, y'all. A Mason Francis on Baccarat Rouge 540 candle. They make it seem like this shit is top of the line. It's bougie perfume, y'all. Bougie perfume, man. So this that shit you put on when you got a spaghetti dinner with some wine, some candle lights, and a bad broad. How much they want for that? $125 for a 10-ounce candle? Man, that shit better smell like heaven. But that's Negro in there. We're about to move on. How y'all feeling out there? Y'all good tonight? So glad that y'all enjoying yourselves, man. She said, I got the red one in my house right now. You do not have that vanilla bourbon Yankee candle. Don't be sitting up there lying. Hold on, did this man put his Cash App in the chat? Hold on, pause this, man. The homie done lost his mind. He put his damn, what is this right here that's happening? I don't like that. That's kind of crazy that he would put his Cash App in it. Okay, we gonna deal with that later. My feelings is hurt, man. After all the good I do, the disrespect, After all I do for DOCZ Daily, now I know how Mase felt when he put Cameron on, and Cameron didn't care about Mase getting killed in the streets. Now they back cool 30 years later, but I know Mase be looking at Cam with the side eye. Like, you a grimy motherfucker, man. I know that's how he feel. Cause you got people out here hold on, wait a minute. What did Gage go? Somebody deleted his comment. That's what needed to happen, man. Y'all see that? Gage Gore is a cruel motherfucker, man. Y'all look out for him. Cause he shut that motherfucker down. Damn, I ain't know he had the power. Hit that nigga with Thor's hammer, his whole shit. What happened? I don't know, man. I don't know what that was all about. He cold-hearted. I was trying to have some sympathy for the mother. He got rid of him completely. And just in case y'all think I did it, look, I ain't do that. That wasn't the brother, man. That was the other man. I don't know. This motherfucker, he need counseling or something. He snapped, crackled, and popped. And next thing you know, damn, that's a cold-blooded motherfucker, boy. We about to get back to Mase and Cameron. Look.
Vivica Fox was here, but she had some high praise for you. I want you to take a look.
Oh my goodness, the orgasms were fat.
Hell no. Man, she need to just, whatever she got on her face, just spit it out. She need a good throw-up session. She gonna be working that Trick Daddy kitchen before you know it. Look, we need more potato, need more mashed potatoes, need more collard green. Can you handle that, Vivica? All right then, shit. I'm gonna go back here and work on these chitlins, and you chop up these greens. Like, yes, Trick. 50 Cent come in the restaurant with 1,000 bodyguards, and Vivica come from out the kitchen to hand him the plate. Like, here you go, Big Daddy. She looked like her head was gonna pop when she was faking them orgasms. Look. God, man, she old as hell.
Yeah, Tommy.
So, she said the orgasms were fair. What spell did you put on my friend? What did you do to her?
It was the blue pill.
It was.
Oh my God, man. 50. 50. Man, what is going on? His hands never looked so small. Did they clone him? That's what I want to know. Is that 50? Why his head look like that? With them little ass hands? He can't be real. it's a possibility, allegedly, that this ain't nothing but a puppet on a string for the sake of Hollywood. They probably don't like the fact that they gotta pay real people. They probably can't stand to see a brother have that much success. Did they manufacture this man? Is he a part of some type of government program? A manufactured superstar. Did he have an assignment? Starting to look like that's the case. It's all starting to make sense to me. What was it all about? Where is this location? With them black trucks pulling up in the middle of nowhere. It looked like a laboratory. They got him in the doctor's office. Is it a cloning facility? Did they clone Tyrone? Is this a part of Eminem's project? Did they invest the money through the prison system to start cloning these knuckleheads? They running tests on them. He upside down swinging from the ceiling like a damn orangutan or something. He been highly manufactured. They let his ass loose in society. Murder and violence taking place. Was he cloned? That's what it's looking like they trying to say. Some type of government program. MK Ultra, mind control maybe. He a straight puppet. He do whatever they tell him to do. Whatever they tell him to say. However they want him to act. Manufactured like a motherfucker. We don't know the true story. Was he ever even born for real? Something ain't right. How sick and twisted is the entertainment industry? They turn his ass off after the show. While y'all see this shit? While he doing his thing in the club, Eminem and the other dude back there looking at him like he a lab rat. They running tests on him, tweaking him and shit. Making sure he do right. What type of contract is that? They own you. Treat you like you a fucking robot. Have your ass in the club and you a threat to mankind. You a part of biological warfare. Got y'all calling yourselves the Gorilla Unit on TV? Man, I just don't understand it. Look, we talked about it, man. I'm so glad y'all tuned in. What time is it? Okay, we about to get up out of here. Everything you heard in this video is allegations, speculations for entertainment purposes. Hummingbird, I see you. Positive Queen on Purpose is here. Sophia and Nina. What's up, y'all? Yo, I'm so glad y'all was able to tune in. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, baby. Yo, I'ma holla at y'all on my next video.